Line kicks it out right wing. Johnson bluffs the three, now drives in. Long jumper for Coleman, a three on the wing. Good for Tim Coleman. 38 to play first half. Baseline jumper, Stanford. Good for Adam Stanford. And Campbellsville leads 5-0 here. Blocked. Smith kicks it out. Open three. King. Good for Jacob King. And Edward Jones triple. Evans. Long jumper for Deion Evans is good. The lefty. Evans hits the jumper off. Evans straight away. Livers inside. The entry pass to Smith is there. And Smith lays it in over the top of Meese. Leads. Coleman wants to drive. Shovels it off underneath to Stanford. Adam Stanford gets the lay-in. Coleman the assist. Comes out to Campbellsville. Sean Johnson tees up a triple and cans it. And Edward Jones three for Sean Johnson. Right side. Coleman wants to penetrate. Goes up the left-handed floater. Tough shot. Tim Coleman gets it to go. 26 to 25. Watt. Stanford down the lane. Lays it in with the right hand. And Campbellsville on top by 1. 27-26. Coates down the lane with the right hand. Lays it in. Jalen Coates. All the way to the rack side. Tyler, three. Good for Hagan Tyler. And Edward Jones to Johnson, down to the block. Evans, back to Johnson, open right wing three. Good for Sean Johnson. Seconds to play first half. Coleman gets the screen from Johnson. Works all the way around. Stanford, long jumper. That's good for Adam Stanford. Swish goes the net. Coleman to Johnson, three. Good for Sean Johnson. And Edward Jones, three in the tie. Corner right side, that's Tyler, three. Good for Hagan Tyler. And Edward Jones, three, ties the game up. Out to Johnson, he's gonna take a three. On the way, write it down. The Tigers tie it up again. Coates, straight away, inside. Stanford down on the baseline, gets the reverse lay-in. Got right in front of Stanford, attacking the weak spot. Francis misplayed it. Hagan Tyler ahead, left-handed. Layup, the Tigers back in front. First time the Tigers have let up. Has to throw it up off the glass. He and Coleman came together. Straight away, Stanford looking for help. And now Stanford wants to drive. Goes up with the right hand. Lay-in is moved down on the post. Now Stanford wants to drive. Shot erased. Sean Johnson puts it back. And the Tigers with the largest lead of the ball game. Smith, soft touch. Goes up with the right hand. Lays it in. Andrew Smith the deuce. Hagan Tyler the dime. Wants to drive. Throws it inside to Smith. And again, the big man out of Tennessee, Andrew Smith at the elbow. He'll fire the jumper and cans it. Andrew Smith showing off a bit of that range. Thompson, there's the screen. Now Livers. Livers to King. Left wing. Triple on the way. Banked it in! Jacob King. 17 on the shot clock. Coates skips it over left side. There's the screen from Stanford. The three from Hagan Tyler. And Tyler with another Edward Jones triple. To go. King bounces it down low to Smith. Smith kicks it out to Coates. He wants to penetrate on the baseline. And Jalen Coates with a finish over the top of a pair of Freed-Hardeman. And Sean Johnson comes away with it. Coates between the legs to Coleman. And it won't go. Johnson the rebound. Sean Johnson now 19 points, 9 rebounds for the senior. Stanford reverse lay-in for Adam Stanford is there. Looking for help, corner three. Coleman on the way. Yes, sir! Tim Coleman, and Edward Jones three for Campbellsville. 85-75 the score.